Hello everyone, wish you all a very good evening and hope you all are having a great market sessions. So I'm Yash Saraf and I'm from StockEdge data team, and today I will be conducting your smart session on StockEdge scans. So in today's session we'll be covering three sections. The first section will be the about StockEdge scans. I will tell you how to use StockEdge scans, what are StockEdge scans and how we can get an edge using StockEdge scans, and then we'll have a small Q&A session, and then we'll move to my combination scans wherein we'll learn how to make our own customized scans, our own customized combination scans. And then again we'll have a small Q&A session, and then in the end I will tell you about the trending stocks and how we can enhance our analysis and how we can better our trades with the help of trending stocks. And in the end I will tell you all that how we can use stockage scans, my combination scans and trending stocks all in sync, all together, to better our analysis and to reduce our time and effort and to generate better returns and better results, right? So before wasting any before like without wasting any more time, let's proceed with the stockage scan section. So in stockage, let me all tell you that first of all, stockage is an UD application, UD platform, as you all must be knowing. And stockage was the first one in the Indian equity market to launch the concept of scans. Basically, yes, in stockage was the first one to launch the concept of scans. So there are n number of data points available in the market, right? There are multiple technical data points, price data points, fundamental data points. There are n number of data points. So it is not possible for any normal retail user or investor to scan 5,000 plus stocks already available in the market. So what we came through is we found out some kind of methodology and this module by which we can easily screen stocks in the with the within just some few clicks, right? With the help of few clicks we can easily screen 5,000 plus stocks. So what we have done in Stockade is we have categorized all those major data categories into seven broad categories. That is price scans, volume and delivery scans, technical scans, fundamental scans, futures and option scans, strike wise option scans, and candlestick scans. And let me tell you all that there are 450 plus advanced scans available in Stockage, out of which more than 70% of the scans are already free. So it is available to all our users, right? So let's start with price scans. So the first section is the price scans. So what does price scans tells us? Price scans is all about the price action available in the market. So every stock or every index has their own price action, and price is a very critical information. And price action, or say the behavior of price, tells you a lot about the stock trends, whether the stock is an uptrend or a downtrend, or if the stock is consolidating or whatsoever it is. Everything is derived from the price itself. Even in fact, some of the fundamental levels are derived from the price itself. So price is very important. As you all know, price action is a broad concept in the market only. So what we'll do is we'll start with weekly breakout scans. सो हम लोग स्टॉकेज में क्या करते हैं ना, वी मेक श्योर कि वॉट एवर स्कैन्स वी प्रोवाइड और वॉट एवर फीचर्स वी प्रोवाइड, वी ट्राई टू मेक इट सो सिंपल एंड वी ट्राई टू नेम दी स्कैन्स और नेम दी फीचर्स सो सिंपल दैट द टर्मिनोलॉजी इज सेल्फ सफिशिएंट. वो आपको अपने आप ही समझ में आ जाएगा, राइट? जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल क्लोज क्रॉसिंग लास्ट वीक हाई, it is very clearly understandable and easy to interpret that this scan will filter out those stocks which have crossed and closed above last week's high. ठीक है? तो अब हम लोग स्कैन के अंदर आते हैं. So this is the scan, close crossing last week high. So first of all, I will explain you what the scan module is all about, how to understand and how to use the different functionalities of this scan section. Many of you might not be aware. So let's go slow and understand each of the sections respectively. Okay? So first of all, this is the scan section. So first of all, what you need to do is कि आप कभी भी किसी scan में जाओ, whenever you visit a scan, and if you don't know about that scan, what that scan is all about and how does it help you and what kind of stocks it filters, then it is better to click on this I section. In this web platform, you can click on the I section, and in the mobile app, you can just swipe left and the info panel will open. right? So let me close this. So over here, you will see that the close crossing last week high, you will get to see the meaning and significance, the page help section of each and every scan, wherein आप ये समझ पाओगे कि what this scan is all about, how does this scan help, what is the importance of this scan, and almost in all of these scans, there is a short video also available by which you can understand the scan more appropriately, because it is very important for you to understand which scan you are referring, because obviously you will be filtering out stocks from that respective scan. So every scan has their own specific इंटरप्रिटेशन. अब फॉर एग्जांपल अगर आप वीकली स्कैन देख रहे हो एंड आप वीकली स्कैन देख के अगर आप कोई लॉन्ग टर्म पोजीशन बना रहे हो, सो इट कैन बी नेगेटिव, इट कैन बी अ बैड आउट देयर कैन बी अ बैड आउटकम, बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली आप वीकली स्कैन देख के आप ना लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टमेंट, आप ईयर्स का लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टमेंट नहीं कर सकते. सो हर स्कैन के लिए एक रेस्पेक्टिव टाइम फ्रेम होता है, हर स्कैन का एक अलग मतलब होता है, जो आपको ये समझना पड़ेगा कि हाउ टू यूज दैट स्कैन एंड व्हेन टू यूज दैट स्कैन. ठीक है. सो क्लोज क्रॉसिंग लास्ट वीक हाई आपने, यू हैव रेड द पेज इन्फो सेक्शन, यू आर वेरी क्लियर कि हाँ व्हाट डज दिस स्कैन टेल्स यू एवरीथिंग. नाउ द नेक्स्ट सेक्शन इज द आउटपुट सेक्शन. सो ये आपको आउटपुट दिख रहा है, वेयर इन यू विल गेट टू सी द ईच एंड एवरी पैरामीटर विच इज एप्लीकेबल एंड रिक्वायर्ड फॉर दिस स्कैन. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपको होम फर्स्ट फाइनेंस का एक्सचेंज मिल रहा है, लास्ट वीक हाई मिल रहा है, जिस हाई को क्रॉस करके इस स्टॉक ने कल, लेट मी टेल यू, ये जो डेटा है 11 जून 2024, ये डेटा कल तक का डेटा है, because StockEdge is an EOD platform, and आज का जो डेटा है it will get updated by 7:30 and you all will receive the push notifications, right? So this data is for yesterday. So Home First Finance Company India Limited has crossed 878.95, that is last week's high yesterday, and closed at 924.50, and this is the reason it was able to क्वालिफाई इन दिस स्कैन. तो आपको यहाँ पे आउटपुट दिख जा रहा है. ठीक है. अब बिफोर गोइंग इनटू द डिटेल्स ऑफ द आउटपुट, लेट मी ऑल टेल यू द अदर फंक्शनैलिटीज. सबसे पहले आप लोग को यू ऑल बी एबल टू सी दिस रिस्पेक्टिव फिल्टर which is major stocks filter, right? So what is this major stocks? So let me all tell you, major stocks, this filter of major stocks is an in-house stockage filter, which means the combined list of NSE and BSE 500 stocks, right? Major stocks, let me repeat, major stocks is a combined list of top NSE and BSE 500 stocks. So why we have combined this filter, why we have created this filter, it is all because कि आपको, if you want to understand the market, or if you want to understand the momentum or strength of the market, if you try to analyze the top 500 stocks, right, you will get to understand कि अभी मार्केट का क्या स्ट्रेंथ है, व्हाट इज द स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ द मार्केट. अगर आपको दिख रहा है कि हाँ इस सेक्शन के अंदर फॉर एग्जांपल अगर बहुत सारे स्टॉक्स अवेलेबल है, दैट मींस कि मार्केट अभी स्ट्रॉन्ग जोन में है, विच इज क्लियरली विजिबल इन द करंट मार्केट्स राइट नाउ. कल भी मार्केट स्ट्रॉन्ग थे, आज भी मार्केट स्ट्रॉन्ग थे. दैट इज द रीजन कि these so many stocks have been able to cross the last week's high and are positive in the current week as well. ठीक है. सो दिस इज हाउ मेजर स्टॉक्स अंडरस्टैंड. अगर आप कोई बैड मार्केट में हो, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल लास्ट वीक जब इलेक्शन के पहले जब काफी सेलिंग आई थी इलेक्शन के पहले वाला वीक में, then if you would have come to this scan, then you would have seen very few results. Why? Because at that time markets were weak, right? That was the reason ki most of the stocks were not able to perform. So this is why major stocks is the combined list of NSE and BSE 500 stocks. Of what we have other filters. So StockEdge provides an advanced filter option जहां पे आप अलग अलग पैरामीटर्स के बेसिस पे यू कैन फिल्टर आउट स्टॉक्स एंड यू कैन मोर shortlist the stocks. Shortlist, you can more reduce the list of stocks. So by importance, you can filter by NSE stocks, BSE stocks, NSE FNO stocks. अगर आपको खाली FNO stocks को list filter करना है, then you can apply this filter. Many people who are new to market, right? Many people who are new to market or elder people are new to market and they want to be very risk averse. They don't want to take much risk. Then they can apply the filter of Nifty 50 stocks, because many people who just enter the market, they try to follow and track only the Nifty 50 stocks. और यू कैन अप्लाई निफ्टी 500 फिल्टर, और यू कैन अप्लाई अगर आपको लग रहा है कि आज का मार्केट में पीएसयू स्टॉक्स काफी ज्यादा लाइमलाइट में है या ट्रेंड में, देन यू कैन अप्लाई द फिल्टर ऑफ पीएसयू स्टॉक्स एज वेल, राइट. फिर यू कैन अप्लाई द फिल्टर ऑफ प्राइसेस बाय डिफरेंट प्राइसेस कैटेगरीज वी हैव. देन यू कैन अप्लाई द फिल्टर ऑफ मार्केट कैप कैटेगरीज, दैट इज लार्ज कैप, मिड कैप, स्मॉल कैप. देन यू कैन अप्लाई द रेंज ऑफ मार्केट कैप एज वेल, कि आपको कितने करोड़ की कंपनी आपको लिस्ट में चाहिए. एंड देन यू कैन अप्लाई द फिल्टर ऑफ सेक्टर एज वेल. कि for example if you want to scan these stocks of automobile sectors which have been able to cross above the last week's high, then you can apply the filter of automobile and the list will get filtered, right? So this is the advanced filter section wherein which will help you to filter out more stocks and reduce the list so that you can easily like you can easily be in a better position to pick up stocks, right? Now this button is the download button from which you can download the entire list of the results based on your respective filters which are already applied. Like for example, abhi currently major stocks filter is applied. So if I download this list right now, then the all the major stocks list which have qualified for this scan will get downloaded into a CSV format, and then you can use that list for your further analysis or your record keeping or anything as such. Okay. Now here comes the one of the most interesting features and most used features, that is the historic results. For example, we provide in stockage we provide past historic results of 7 days. So for example, if you come to a scan and if you want to check that scan, that how that scan is working, like for example if you come to a technical or price scan and if you want to check that how that scan is working and how is the output working, then you can come to this section. You can click on 3rd June एंड यू कैन ऑब्वियसली 4 जून को मार्केट्स काफी ज्यादा नीचे गिरे, तो लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड 5 जून। आप 5 जून को आ सकते हो एंड देन यू कैन चेक कि इमामी उसके बाद कैसा परफॉर्म करी थी। सो दिस इज 5 जून। 5 जून को ये स्टॉक था इमामी जो सबसे टॉप पे था, एंड उसके बाद यू कैन सी हाउ दिस स्टॉक इज परफॉर्म्ड, राइट? सो इसीलिए बाय दिस मेथड यू कैन बैक टेस्ट दी स्कैन्स कि विच स्कैन्स यू फील आर मोर सुटेबल फॉर योर एंड फॉर योर स्ट्रैटेजीज। तो इसके बेसिस पे यू कैन बैक टेस्ट दी स्कैन्स एंड आप हिस्टोरिक डेटा भी चेक कर सकते हो कि आपको क्या कन्विंसिंग लग रहा है। हो सकता है कि कोई सेम स्टॉक बार बार रिपीट हो रहा है, so it can be a thing also. So backtesting these scans will help you a lot in your analysis, right? अब हम लोग आते हैं स्कैन के आउटपुट पे। So for example, close crossing last week high, right? It clearly tells us कि जो stocks अपने last week की high को cross करके ऊपर में closing दे रही है। So technically it is a weekly breakout scan, right? It is a weekly breakout scan on a daily level. So जो भी stocks इस scan में qualify हो रही है, it clearly says that those stocks are strong in the current week itself, right? तो फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर मैं होम फर्स्ट फाइनेंस कंपनी का बात लूं, सो आई डोंट नो, यू कैन सी होम फर्स्ट फाइनेंस कल आया था इस स्टॉक के अंदर, राइट? कल इस स्टॉक के अंदर फिल्टर हुआ था एंड देन यू कैन सी आज इस स्टॉक के अंदर 4.54% का ऑलरेडी मूव आया है, विच वॉज इजीली कैचेबल इफ यू वुड हैव checked the scan yesterday night and if you would have filtered the stock right from the scan itself. So obviously you will find good opportunities. अगर मैं आपको और पहले का जाके चेक करूं बिफोर 4 जून, क्योंकि 4 जून को तो सारे मार्केट से नीचे गिरे थे, फॉर एग्जांपल 6 जून को मैं मंथली फीड्स चेक करता हूँ, हो सकता है कि रिजल्ट्स ऊपर नीचे हो। ये जो प्राइस है ये आज का प्राइस है, तो दिस वाज 5 जून, दिस इज 6 जून, राइट? 6 जून को ये क्वालिफाई हुआ था एंड आफ्टर दैट ऑन 7th ऑल्सो इट हैज गिवन अ स्टेडी मूव, ऑन 8 ऑल्सो इट हैज गिवन अ स्टेडी मूव, देन एक थोड़ी सेलिंग आई 11 को एंड देन फिर आज एक ऑलमोस्ट इट वाज फ्लैट, बट यू विल सी दैट नन ऑफ दी स्टॉक्स हैव क्लोज देयर जिन ऑन द रेस्पेक्टिव डेट, जिन्होंने जिस दिन ये क्वालिफाई हुआ था उस दिन का लो किसी भी एक स्टॉक ने नहीं तोड़ा है, राइट? सो दैट क्लियरली टेल्स अस कि until and unless any stock that is being qualified in this scan, right, it is very strong on the current week level, and until and unless it closes below the क्लोजिंग प्राइस ऑफ द रेस्पेक्टिव डे जिस दिन ये क्वालिफाई हुआ था, तब तक ये स्टॉक बहुत ज्यादा काफी ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग है, राइट? तो इसीलिए आपको यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड दी स्कैन इटसेल्फ कि व्हाट डज दैट स्कैन टेल्स यू अबाउट, राइट? सो इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू अंडरस्टैंड द इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ स्कैन। सो दिस वाज अबाउट द आउटपुट। अब इसके अंदर यू it see for example it is not possible for each one of you to track 450 plus scans, right? But you can what you can do is you can filter out some of the important scans that you feel that are very good enough for you to track on a daily basis or you to track on a weekly basis, and accordingly you will get to see that you are able to pick your stocks accordingly in a better way. So let's get back to the today's results. So that was Home First Finance Company. As we have seen कि स्टॉक ने आज 4.5% का मूव दिया, एंड आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि सारे के सारे स्टॉक्स ने आज अच्छा मूव दिया होगा या नहीं दिया होगा। फॉर एग्जांपल इसके अंदर एक फ्लैट मूव आया, सो लेट मी टेल यू ऑल कि स्कैन्स का जो कॉन्सेप्ट है, दिस इज एंटायरली बेस्ड ऑन द डेटा विच इज अवेलेबल इन द मार्केट। जो स्टॉक्स जैसा परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं उसी के प्राइसेस के ऊपर ये डेटा आता है, राइट? सो इट इज ऑल डिपेंडेंट ऑन प्राइसेस। सो इट कैन टेक एनी वेज टर्न, but you need to be rest assured and you need to make multiple checks with respect to stocks when filtering out, so that आपका जो पोजीशन होगा, आपका जो इन्वेस्टमेंट या ट्रेड्स होगा वो बेटर होगा, विथ मोर कॉन्फिडेंस होगा। So this was about the weekly breakout. Now let's understand. In price scans, you will get to see multiple breakout scans. Say 52-week breakout, that is the 1 year breakout, 2 year breakout scans, 5 year breakout scans, all-time breakout scans. So let's understand all-time breakout scans. So this scan is close crossing all-time high. So basically आप लोगों ने कई बार ये टर्म सुना होगा कि ये स्टॉक अपना ऑल टाइम हाई ब्रेकआउट दे रही है, ये ऑल टाइम लो ब्रेकआउट दे रही है, दिस स्टॉक इज नियर इट्स ऑल टाइम हाई एंड इट कैन गिव ऑल टाइम ब्रेकआउट। तो उन सारे स्टॉक्स को कैसे फिल्टर करें? Because it is normally said that when stocks cross their all-time high, they make new highs and they give a steady return or steady trend up move above that. But कई बार ऐसा क्या होता है कि many stocks tend to make a new all-time high and but then again they start to fall, and many retail people end up buying at higher levels and then they get stuck because उस स्टॉक के अंदर प्रॉफिट बुकिंग आ जाती है। सो हाउ टू अवॉइड दैट? तो उसके लिए कुछ कुछ टिप्स मैं आप लोगों को देता हूँ। सबसे पहला टिप है, मेक श्योर कि आप लोग जब भी स्टॉक एनालाइज कर रहे हो एंड इफ यू हैव 3 स्टॉक्स, जिसने एक स्टॉक है जिसका प्रीवियस ऑल टाइम है एक हफ्ता पहले का था, इट्स प्रीवियस ऑल टाइम हाई वाज 1 वीक बैक। Then there's one more stock जिसका previous all time high was 3 months back, and there was one more stock जिसका previous all time high was 1 year or 2 year back. So let me tell you कि जो 2 year और 3 year वाले जो stocks होते हैं ना, जिसका all time high 2 या 3 years back पहले था, वो ज्यादा strong होते हैं for a up move, because the larger the time frame the stock takes to cross or to give a breakout, to give all time breakout, the better and the stronger the move it will be गिविंग इन दी फ्यूचर। फर्स्ट थिंग। सेकेंड, आपको अपना रिस्क रिवॉर्ड रेशियो आपको अपना देख के रखना पड़ेगा कि योर रिस्क रिवॉर्ड रेशियो इज मैचिंग विद योर स्ट्रैटेजी विद रिस्पेक्ट टू स्टॉक्स। तो कई बार क्या होता है कि यू विल गेट टू अंडरस्टैंड कि इन स्टॉक्स ने आज एक नया ऑल टाइम हाई मारा, बट when you when you think कि मैं इसको इस स्टॉक में एंटर करूं या नहीं करूं, एंड यू माइट एंड अप एंटरिंग एट हायर लेवल्स, जिसके वजह से यू विल गेट स्टक, क्योंकि हो सकता है इस स्टॉक के अंदर प्रॉफिट बुकिंग आ जाए। तो उस समय आपका रिस्क रिवॉर्ड जो लेवल होता है, ऊपर का जो अपसेट पोटेंशियल है, दैट इज वेरी फ्यू, दैट इज वेरी लेस। तो ऑब्वियसली फ्रॉम दिस कैन यू कैन फिल्टर आउट स्टॉक्स विच हैव ऑलरेडी मेड एन ऑल टाइम हाई एंड गिवन ऑल टाइम ब्रेकआउट, एंड देन अकॉर्डिंगली यू कैन ट्रेड in the respective stocks if you find it suitable. Or else, what you can do is you can pre-identify stocks which can give you an all-time high breakout. For example, stocks which are trading or closing between their all-time high zone or close entering all-time high zone. For example, what is this? First, let me tell you what is this zone all about. So in StockEdge, wherever you study zone, so हम लोग का एक जोन का डेफिनेशन है, दैट इज 15% रेंज। ठीक है? आप कोई भी हाई लेवल या लो लेवल का जो 15% रेंज है उसको हम लोग जोन बोलते हैं। सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ एनी स्टॉक ऑल टाइम हाई इज 100 रुपीज, देन उसका जो 50 ऑल टाइम हाई जोन होगा, दैट विल बी 100 माइनस 15%, दैट इज 85। 85 से 100 के बीच में उस स्टॉक का ऑल टाइम हाई जोन होगा। ठीक है? सो इफ दैट रेस्पेक्टिव स्टॉक crosses and closes above 85, previously it was 84 or it was trading at 82 84, and then it closed above 85, which means that that stock is entering into its all time high zone। ठीक है? अब कोई भी स्टॉक को अगर अपना ऑल टाइम हाई ब्रेकआउट देना है, देन दैट रेस्पेक्टिव स्टॉक विल हैव टू क्रॉस दिस जर्नी ऑफ 15%, विल हैव टू पास दिस जर्नी एंड ड्राइव दिस जर्नी ऑफ 15%। तो अगर आप ये स्टॉक्स को प्री आइडेंटिफाई कर लोगे कि which stocks are trading in their all-time high zone, and if you find them suitable and strong enough to give a all-time high breakout, then what you can do is you can enter at at the current levels as well। इससे क्या होगा, आपका जो रिस्क रिवॉर्ड रेशियो होगा वो काफी ज्यादा बेटर होगा। यू विल बी इन अ बेटर पोजिशन एंड यू विल हैव अ स्ट्रॉन्ग एंट्री पॉइंट एंड यू विल हैव मच अपसाइड पोटेंशियल रादर देन एंटरिंग आफ्टर द स्टॉक हैज ऑलरेडी गिवन ऑल टाइम ब्रेकआउट। तो इसके बेसिस पे आप चेक कर सकते हो, एंड ऑब्वियसली हो सकता है कि स्टॉक ऑल टाइम हाई ब्रेकआउट नहीं दे, ऊपर से जाके रीटेस्ट करे, देन अकॉर्डिंगली यू कैन book your trades or book your investment depending on your risk reward strategies, right? तो इसके थ्रू आप स्टॉक्स पता कर सकते हो कि कौन से स्टॉक्स ऑल टाइम हाई जोन में हैं, या ब्रेकआउट दे चुके हैं या क्लोज विद इन ऑल टाइम हाई जोन में, आप ये चेक कर सकते हैं कि कौन से स्टॉक्स है जो अपने जोन में ही ट्रेड कर रहे हैं. मतलब दीज आर द स्टॉक्स दैट आर ट्रेडिंग इन दिस ऑल टाइम हाई जोन फ्रॉम क्वाइट अ फ्यू टाइम. So there can be two chances. Either they can make a new all-time high, or they will get out of the all-time high zone. So you will have to track that and you will get to know from the charts itself. देन लेट्स सी, यहाँ पे और भी कई सारे स्कैन्स है. 2 year, 5 year ब्रेकआउट, 1 day, 2 day, 3 day behaviors, relative performance. Then we have relative strength 55-day scans. So let me tell you, this scan RS 55 days, this RS 55 indicator model is one of the favorite models of Vivek Bajaj sir. And if you guys must be following him, then this model and this indicator is created by him itself, and he's a strong believer of this model. And what does this model tells us, this indicator tells us, basically this indicator RS relative strength 55 days tells us that in the span of 55 days, which are the stocks that are outperforming or strongly outperforming their benchmark index or their sectoral index, or which are the stocks that have started to outperform their benchmark index, right? And let me tell you, this model RS 55 plus RSI, विवेक सर का एक उनका खुद का मॉडल है. इफ यू गाइस फॉलो हिम ऑन स्टॉक सोशल और ऑन सोशल मीडिया, and if you guys have seen his videos, then you will understand that he strongly uses this model and he plans his trade based on this model as well. So you can eventually go and check out the Vik's videos, or you can check out his model, and you can better understand how to use this scans or not. So for example, let me show you example. Relative strength going above zero, which means that yesterday these stocks have given some movement which have enabled them to outperform their benchmark index. For example, Jindal Worldwide Limited. इसका RS जो है that is 0.03. So yesterday itself this stock has came in a zone that it will be it is outperforming its benchmark index, that is Nifty 50. तो अब चेक करोगे जिंदल वर्ल्ड वाइड आज भी एक उसके अंदर एक अच्छी खासी मूव आई थी, बट उसके बाद उसमें वो फ्लैट हो गया, राइट. बट एक कंटिन्यूड अपवर्ड मूव आई थी. सो नॉर्मली इट इज सेड दैट when stocks are in a zone to outperform their benchmark index, they tend to provide and they tend to show a strong up move to outperform their benchmark index, right? And obviously if the benchmark index also is in an uptrend like Nifty 50, and if then in that case if the stocks are outperforming that benchmark index, then that stocks are considered very strong, very very strong. So इसी के accordingly you can find out stocks which are underperforming benchmark index or which have start to underperform their benchmark index. So accordingly, with the help of RS 55 days, you can plan your entry and exits accordingly. Many retail investors find out this difficulty that when to entry, when to exit. So there are some indicators like RS 55, RSI, and other indicators which are a very strong uh, examples of finding out your entry and exit positions. Then we have adaptive and SRS scans, absolute VWAP scans. So this was all about the price scans. Now let's understand volume and delivery scans. So previously I was explaining you the scan module, so I was going slow, but obviously we cannot cover each and every scan. So I will be taking some of the scans from each category and then I will be explaining you the same. So for example, we went to the weekly breakout scan. So let's understand volume and delivery or this week scans. So by this week we mean कि हम लोग का वॉल्यूम एंड डिलीवरी का डेली स्कैन अलग है, वीकली स्कैन अलग है, मंथली स्कैन अलग है, राइट. एंड यू गाइस मस्ट बी सीइंग एवरेज डिलीवरी क्वांटिटी ओवर है. सो एवरेज डिलीवरी क्वांटिटी इज on a periodic basis. If it is a volume and delivery daily scan, then the average delivery quantity will be for 5 days. If the average delivery quantity is for a weekly scan, that is this scan, the average delivery will be for 5 weeks and it will be 5 months for the monthly scan. So as we can see in Emphasis Limited, in 2 days itself, that was Monday and Tuesday, 2 days Wednesday, in Monday and Tuesday, this stock has had a 29.1x jump in its delivery quantity from its average and a 15x jump from its traded quantity from its average in just 2 days. So as we can see that this stock is in a huge demand and people are buying this stock at lower levels as well. People are accumulating this stock at lower levels as well. And there's a huge amount of volatility going on this stock, as we can see from the delivery and traded quantity numbers. So this volume and delivery section tells us and helps us to identify the demand and supply concepts of the stock. If, for example, which are the stocks that are in huge demand, which are the stocks that are having huge momentum and volatility with respect to volume and delivery. Then let's move to technical scan. मैं आप लोग को बता दूं कि मार्केट में देयर आर एन नंबर ऑफ टेक्निकल इंडिकेटर्स अवेलेबल इन द मार्केट, एंड इन स्टॉकेज वी हैव ट्राइड टू कवर ऑलमोस्ट ऑल ऑफ द गुड इंपॉर्टेंट इंडिकेटर्स दैट आर यूज्ड इन द मार्केट. बट स्टिल इफ यू फील कि अगर आपको ऐसा लगता है कि इफ देयर इज एनी इंडिकेटर दैट इज मिसिंग फ्रॉम आवर एंड और एनी ऑफ द स्कैन व्हिच इज मिसिंग फ्रॉम आवर एंड, एंड यू गाइस फील, एंड अगर आप लोग फील करते हो कि ये बहुत अच्छा स्कैन हो सकता है, इंडिकेटर हो सकता है, देन प्लीज डू रीच आउट टू अस ऑन अ स्टॉकेज प्लेटफॉर्म or on a social platform or support on a support or mail ID or WhatsApp number, and we'll surely look into it if we can incorporate the same. So, for example, in technical, we can start with simple moving average scans. So, what is simple moving average? Simple moving average is जिन लोगों को नहीं पता मैं बता दूं. Simple moving average is a simple average. अगर मैं SMA 20 का बात कर रहा हूँ, then what is the SMA of 20 of today? SMA 20 means average of 20 days of 20 trading days, average of closing price of 20 trading days from yesterday, right? So that is my 20 SMA for today. So SMA is a very important indicator and one of the most used indicators, SMA and EMA, in today's market to determine trends, to determine the trends, uptrend and downtrend, and to determine the stocks move, and to predict the stocks move and the strength of the stock. So let me tell you, there are a number of scans as well. So there are two broad scans, or you can say broad concepts, that is golden crossover and death crossover. So what is the golden crossover? Golden crossover is 50 SMA crossing 100 SMA from below, or 50 SMA crossing 200 SMA from below. So basically, what is the golden crossover? Golden crossover is whenever a small SMA crosses above a long-term SMA, that is 100 or 200 from below. That is a golden crossover, and you can say it as a bullish crossover. Same way, when a smaller SMA crosses below a longer term SMA, that is 50 SMA crossing 100 SMA from above. So that is a death crossover. So let me show you an example. मैं आपको 50 वर्सेस 200 का एग्जांपल दिखाता हूँ which will be very clear. So Whirlpool of India. Right. This won't be a clear thing. Let me show you 50 SMA from 100. वो डेटा नहीं है. Okay, I guess Whirlpool of India. Right. Let's understand from Whirlpool of India. I will explain you both of these scans. So whenever you can see the pink line is the SMA 50 and the green line is SMA 200. So whenever the pink line over here, you can see at this level, crosses the green line from below, that is a crossover, it is termed as golden crossover. So whenever there's a crossover, it is termed as a bullish crossover or golden crossover. And it is said that prices will start rising. As you can see, कि जैसे ही 50 SMA 200 SMA को क्रॉस किया, at that time the prices was 1559. From there it went up till 2555. That is clear cut almost a 70% increase. And then again that EMA, that 50 SMA started falling, and then again it came over here and it crossed the 200 SMA from above, which is a death crossover. And you can see at the price of 1944. Still, if you would have planned the entry and exit from just from this respective scan itself, then you would have seen that still there's a 20% increase. But obviously people will start to exit over here because the EMA have started declining, right? So this is how you can trade and analyze the SMA EMA scans. Again, this stock is in a consolidating phase, and then फिर again यहाँ पे एक bullish crossover हुआ, which was not so evident, and then again it went up, and then again it came down. So this is how crossovers work. So basically, अगर आप लोग को SMA या EMA को ट्रेड करना है, तो you will have to understand कि जब भी कोई भी छोटा SMA, any smaller SMA number crosses above a bigger SMA number, then it is a bullish trend. And if the smaller SMA number crosses below the longer term SMA number, then it is a bearish trend. And अगर आपको लोगों को periodic define करना है, so for short term trades you will have to check short term SMAs and EMAs, and for longer term trades and longer term investment you will have to check longer SMAs and EMAs. For example, 100 SMA, 200 SMA, 50 SMA. And for shorter term use, you can use 5, 10, 15, 20, or whatever you think might be possible, might be applicable for your strategies. So this is how SMA and EMA works. And then we have RSI, like I was saying, RS55 plus RSI. So RSI is a very strong indicator as well, and it is one of the most widely used indicators available in the market. And Vivek sir has a combined model of RS55 and RSI, and he strongly uses the both of the two indicators. तो RSI के थ्रू भी आपको ये पता चलता है कि कौन सा स्टॉक अभी बुलिश ट्रेंड में है, ट्रेंडिंग अप कर रहा है, या which stocks are in a bearish zone, and which stocks are gaining or losing momentum, and which stocks are in overbought zone or oversold zone. You can easily identify stocks in their respective trend from this scan as well. Same goes for CCI as well. In the last to last releases, we have also launched weekly scans. That is weekly RSI scans, weekly parabolic SAR, and weekly super trend scans. Right. So that is these are scans for more longer term time frames. Right. So you obviously you can use these respective scans for screening out stocks for longer time duration. So let's understand super trend scans as well. So super trend is a trend reversal scan. If you want to identify which stocks are showing a trend reversal, that is from buy to sell or sell to buy, then super trend is the is your go to scan. For example, if I understand, for example HLE glass coat, ठीक है. So इसको मैं 1 year का टाइम फ्रेम पे कर देता हूँ. So, like for example, अगर मैं आप लोग को यहाँ पे selling के example दूँ, over here this stock was in a buy zone. Why? Because the green line is trading below the prices. As soon as the green line crosses above the price and turns red, then a selling call or a signal is generated because of super trend scan. So as you can see from this level, from 599, this stock has come down to the level of 534, which is almost 15%, right? Almost 15% decrease. Then again, this stocks gave a buy signal, which means this red line converted to green line and came below the prices. And it was a very short buy signal, which was not quite evident. And the stock continued its negative momentum. And again, our sell signal was generated over here at the levels of 533.80. And you can see that from that level, this stock has again come to 420, which is a clear cut 20% decrease. And then this stock has recently gave a buy signal. So accordingly, you will find more stocks that are, for example, अगर मैं आप लोगों को होम फर्स्ट एग्जांपल दिखाता हूँ तो आपको बाई सिग्नल का सिग्नल समझ में आएगा. फॉर एग्जांपल लाइक दिस ओवर हियर, इट इज क्लियरली एविडेंट. यहाँ तक एक सेल सिग्नल था. एट दिस पॉइंट, at the price of 823, a buy signal was generated, and then the stock price moved till over here, which is 877, not much increase, 5% increase. Then a short sell signal was generated and it was not so evident. Then again a buy signal was generated, and then from then the stock is in a consolidating phase or so. Right. So super trend or parabolics are these kind of scans helps us a lot in identifying trend reversals, wherein a stock is going from bullish to bearish or bearish to bullish. We have many technical scans, MACD, stochastic, Bollinger Bands, Ichimoku scans. You should check it out. Then let's move to fundamental scans. So in fundamental scans as well, there, as you all know, there are like broad categories in fundamental as well. So what we have done, we have categorized all those broad fundamental parameters into some of the subcategories, like profitability scans. In profitability scans, you will get to know the scans, the stocks ROE. अगर आप लोग को ROE के बेसिस पे फिल्टर करना है, रिटर्न ऑन इक्विटी और ROCE. अगर आप लोग को प्रॉफिट्स और EBITDA के बेसिस पे करना है, then we have net profit scans. Into last to last release mein, we have launched these 7 fundamental scans which are very powerful, which will tell us that which are the stocks that have given highest annual net profit in last 10 years or highest quarterly net profit in last 10 years, or same goes for quarterly EBITDA and annual EBITDA as well. So these are some kind of scans which will tell you which are the stocks that are performing at their highest operating level, highest efficiency level in the current quarter or current annual period. Obviously these stocks are well positioned in a market to outperform and grow their performance to a much more higher level, because already they are performing at a very strong level and they're at performing at their all time high levels. For example, let's not talk about Geo because it is a demerged company. But if you see Jay Balaji, or you can say Lloyd Metals Energy. In 2022-03, 97.37 crores was the highest net profit till 2022-03. But it was not able to cross that profit in 2023. But in 2024, it has made a jump of 12.8x, right? 12.8x in their net profits, which is a huge, huge jump. So that can be very well seen in its price chart as well. Okay, this stock is again a demerged company. 2023 में list हुआ था. But still, अगर आप जया बालाजी में जाओगे तो you obviously you can see that. You can see the charts of Jaya Balaji as well. Last year it was trading at somewhat 200 rupees, and then that stock made a high of 100 rupees. So obviously, I'm not saying that you can only find out good long-term stocks from technical as well, but there are some fundamental parameters as well which will help you to find good strong stocks which are operating their highest levels. You can find out turnaround stories. For example, which stocks reported a loss last year and in the current year they have turned their losses into profits. Then we have EPS scans, we have high EBITDA margin scans, high ROC, ROE scans. Then we have turnover scans, which is all about sales and turnover, which are the stocks with high increase in quarterly sales or annual sales. So you will get to know the turnover scans from over here. Solvency scans are for those scans to find out the solvency levels of companies, the stocks which are very strong and they cannot default or they cannot get to a closure, and which are the stocks with very low debt or reducing debt levels. Then we have cash flow scans. This is entirely for cash flow statements, cash flow from operations, which are the stocks generating increasing cash flow from operations or consistently growing cash flow from operations. Then we have valuation scans. Many of the people want to track those stocks which are trading below their industry P or trading at lower P levels or EV to EBITDA. Then we have dividend scans. There are many investors out there who only invest in stocks that consistently pay dividend and pay high dividend. So for them, they are consistently paying dividend, consistently high dividend payout ratio scans. Then we have shareholding scans. In shareholding scans, you will get to see the scans with respect to the shareholding aspects. That is, which are the stocks in which promoters are increasing or decreasing their shareholding. FIs or DIs are increasing their decreasing their shareholding. Same goes for DI, mutual funds, insurance, and the respective shareholders. Then we have promoter holding pledge and corporate activity scans. Then we have futures and option scans in which we tell about in on the OD level which are the stocks in which there was a high increase in futures open interest or decrease in futures open interest. Then we have future long position scans key based on the data of volume and open interest, which are the stocks in which new long positions are made or the long positions are covered or aggressive new long positions are made accordingly. Same goes for short position scans. And then we have the put call ratio scans, which tells about which are the stocks with high put call ratio or low put call ratio, or there has been a high increase or decrease in the put call ratio. Then we have strike price option scans, in which you will get to know the strike prices of the respective indexes and stocks, at which strike prices there has been a high increase or decrease in the call or put open interest. And then we have candlestick scans. So basically in candlestick scans, as I told you that price scans, volume and delivery scans are also very important, but even a small candlestick or 1 day candlestick pattern is also very important, because candlestick pattern tells us a lot about that price's strength, what is the investor's view about that respective stock. You can identify with the help of just a one scan. For example, bullish scans may, if you go to White Marubozu, right? So let's go to Sterling and Windsor. So what it can be seen that at this level there was not a single seller. There was no selling pressure from the market in the at these price levels, and you can see this stock made a white Marubozu on a previous day itself. And then again that yesterday it showed a clear cut white clear cut positive move, and then today we have seen a profit booking over here. So White Marubozu tells us that there was no sellers in the there was no sellers available in the market. There was no selling pressure from the top levels to push the prices down. So same way we have Black Marubozu as well, which is a bearish indicator. So candlestick patterns are also very important in understanding the market sentiment of that respective stock, the demand and supply concepts of that stock, how the investors are taking that stock or perceiving that respective stock. So this is all about the scan section. So let's understand if we have any Q&A. Okay. So we don't have any questions right now. Okay. That's great. So let's move on. If you guys have any question, then please ask me, or else I will move on to the next topic. Can you please chat? Can you please type it in chat box? Can you please write your queries in the chat box? Okay, so I guess there are no more queries. So let's move on to the mic combination scans, the next session. And if there are any queries, then we'll take it at the end. So this is the list. If you guys can see, then this is the list of the Vivek search combination scans itself. So what we'll do, हम लोग अभी combination scan बनाएंगे and we'll understand how to make a combination scan, how to interpret it, how to understand it, and how we can use it, right? तो मैं ये PDF आप लोगों के साथ शेयर कर दे रहा हूँ एंड अकॉर्डिंगली आप इसको यूज कर सकते हो. I've shared the PDF in the chat box. Please everyone download this PDF. एंड अभी हम लोग विवेक सर का कॉम्बिनेशन स्कैन बनाएंगे. You will have to go to the my stockage section and then you will go to my combination scans, and then in the my combination scans, let me tell you, you can make a maximum of 20 different combination scans, right? So let me delete the scan and you will have to click on add combination scan. Then we'll give the name of the respective combination scan, say FIPA 1, and then this combination scan is created. Then we'll click on FIBA 1 and now we'll have to add scans, right? We'll have to add scans. So as you can see, FIBA is financial improvement with price action, and there are these 7 scans. So we'll add this all these scans one by one. So over here you can click on add scan, and अगर आप लोग को पता है कि कौन सा स्कैन कहाँ पे, then you can eventually go over there, price scans, 52-week breakout scans, close within 52-week high zone, and you can add those respective scans. And if you guys don't know where are these scans, then you can just click on search and you can search the scan. Improve return on equity. So return on equity, return on capital employed already added. Quarterly net profit growth year on year, it is added. EBITDA growth year on year added. High increase in quarterly sales added, and consistent cash from operations. Consistent cash from operation. So what we have done is we have added the 7 scans, right? So before proceeding to the output, we first need to understand that why we are making this combination scan and how to make a combination scan, right? It is very important. It is very, very important to understand that when you are making a combination scan, you are very clear with respect to the objective of the combination scan. Why to make that combination scan itself, right? For example, FIPA, it means financial improvement with price action. So why Vivek sir would have chosen these seven scans? So let me explain you why. Let's first talk about the price action scan. So the price scan, the first scan is closed within 52-week high zone. So if any stock that is trading between its 52-week high zone, that is 52-week high levels, which is a clear indication that that stock is in a strong price action zone. That stock is very strong technically. Obviously, it can happen that that stock might have just created a new 52-week all-time high and it is now it has come down, or that stock can make a new 52-week high. That is the reason it is trading within a 52-week high zone. Anything can be done, but that stock, until unless it comes below the 52-week high zone, that is, it comes below the 52-week high zone levels, that stock is standing strong over there on the charts. So, with respect to price action, we have already checklisted that stock because it is qualifying for this respective scan. Now let's come down to financial improvement. So in financial improvement, we can talk about two aspects. First is the operational aspect, that is the actual operations, and the second is the overall aspect on a company level, right? So when we talk about company level, we can see ki are the companies, is the respective company making enough returns, generating enough returns for its shareholders. So for that we can check ROE, that is return on equity. So if there's an improved return on equity, if the return on equity is increasing or growing, then we can clearly understand that yes, company is doing good and company is able to generate good returns for its equity shareholders, right? So that is why improved return on equity. Then improved return on capital employed, which means ki if is the company able to generate enough returns on the amount of capital invested, right? Obviously, because companies are investing in their new product, in their operations. So if the company is able to generate enough good returns on its capital invested, then we can say that yes, the company's ROC is improving, ROC is growing. So that we can say that that tells us about the company's growth prospects. Okay. Now let's come down to the actual operations of the company. Many of time you must have heard about these numbers: top line numbers, bottom line numbers, operating profit. So what all are they? The top line number is the quarterly sales, the sales basically. The bottom line number is the net profit, and the operating profits are the is the EBITDA. So why we have combined these three scans together? Because we want to get a holistic view. We don't want to get an abrupt view. By holistic view, I mean कि I want to find those stocks which are actually financially improving on all three levels. That is, कंपनी का सेल्स भी बढ़ा है, कंपनी का ऑपरेटिंग प्रॉफिट भी बढ़ा है, कंपनी का नेट प्रॉफिट भी बढ़ा है. नॉट जस्ट कि कंपनी का सेल्स बढ़ा, नेट प्रॉफिट नहीं बढ़ा. बिकॉज कई बार क्या होगा कि यू विल फाइंड कंपनी का सेल्स बढ़ा बट नेट प्रॉफिट नहीं बढ़ा. इसका एक रीजन हो सकता है कि कंपनी का एक्सपेंडिचर बहुत हाई है या कंपनी का और बाकी कई सारे एक्सपेंसेस है. यू विल फाइंड मेनी टाइम्स दैट कंपनी का सेल्स नहीं बढ़ा, ऑपरेटिंग प्रॉफिट नहीं बढ़ा बट नेट प्रॉफिट बढ़ गया. तो यहाँ तो हो सकता है कंपनी को कोई एक्सेप्शनल इनकम आया, और एल्स द कंपनी इज फॉल्स रिपोर्टिंग. सो देयर कैन बी रेड फ्लैग्स इफ out of these three only one or two are fulfilled. But if if a stock fulfills all these three scans, that is quarterly net profit growth year on year, quarterly EBITDA growth year on year, and high increase in quarterly sales year on year, which means that company is growing at all three levels: the top level, the bottom level, and at the operating level as well. So, which is a very strong prediction and very strong approval for depicting a stock's financial improvement. Okay. Now let's come around to the last scan, consistent cash from operations, which is a very, very important scan because it tells us that the company is generating cash from operations consistently, positive cash flow from operations consistently. Because obviously, if the company wants to run its business, if the company wants to invest further or into the further projects, then company will have to have cash to invest. So this is the reason consistent cash from operations is very, very important. So this is how we can depict which are the stocks that are actually showing signs of financial improvement with strong price action. So before you make any combination scan, make sure and make it clear in your mind that what kind of output do you want? If you want to find stocks for next day intraday trading, for example, then you might not add scans which will give you results for long term trading or long term investing or something like that. You cannot add fundamental good stocks. You cannot add fundamental scans over there. You will have to be purely technical and purely price driven scans. But if you want to say, if you want to make positional bets, positional trading, or if you want to make positional investing, or say swing trading, and you want to trade in a combination of both fundamental and technical, then you'll have to add some strong fundamental scans and then strong some technical or price scans, which will be a combined fundamental and technical stock list, right? So you need to be very clear, why do you want to make the combination scan and which scans are you using it to make that combination scan. So let's come down to the stocks module, wherein you'll get the list. So this is the list of stocks which are showing signs of financial improvement with strong price action. You will see that this model is exactly the same model of the scans. यहाँ पे आपको filter section मिलेगा जहाँ पे you can apply more filters to reduce the list of stocks. Then here there is download button. Over in you can download the list of stocks for your further analysis or for your record keeping. And the best section, which is this back testing, comes down and helps in the combination scans. Because for example, if you would have made, see, if you had made a combination scan for a weekly breakout trading, or a week for a stocks to trade on a weekly level, right? And you want to test that how your combination scan is working, then what you can do is you can create the combination scan over here, and then you can go to the stocks page, and then you can go back to the previous dates, for example 3rd June, and then you can check which are the stocks that are coming on the 3rd June in your combination scan, and how those stocks have performed in the following week, in the following days. So if those stocks have performed really good in the following days, then you will get a confidence that yes, you have made a very good combination scan. But if you see that none of these stocks are performing, or the ratio of stocks performing is very less compared to stocks not performing, then you might need to alter your scan, you might need to change your scan. Then what you will do is you will go to the scan section again, you will remove some of the scans which you feel that you can remove, and then you can replace these scans with some other scans. So this is how you can play around and you can tweak the list of scans to make a perfect combination scan for you and for your respective trading strategy, be it for intraday trading, be it for swing trading, be it for long term investment. You can do n number of combination scans. Like you can obviously make 20 combination scans with each 10 individual scans in a single combination scan itself. That means you can make 20 individual combination scans, and each combination scanner can have maximum of 10 scans, right? So this was all about the combination scan. Let me tell you one more small concept. You can see this perfect match. So what does this perfect match means? Perfect match means that in the ABB India Limited, ABB India Limited has managed to qualify and to be applicable for all the respective 7 scans that we have added in the combination scan. So all these stocks have fulfilled the criteria and are qualifying for all the 7 scans. That is the reason it is a perfect match. But there are some stocks which are not fulfilling all the 7 criteria, but they are very strong with respect to other criteria. So what we have done is we have created a almost there concept section in which any stock fulfilling 75%, fulfilling more than 75% of the scans. For example, if we have added 10 scans, and if a stock has qualified for 8 out of 10 scans, then that is 80%, then that stock will come into the almost there section. Okay, so this way you won't miss out on the strong stocks that are also coming in the almost there section as well. So this is all about the my combination scans and how to use it, and like how to create it. Like I'm again repeating, just creating a combination scan is not will not suffice. You need to be very clear with the objective and purpose of the combination scan which you want to make, and then only it will be able to help you strengthen your analysis and research, and it will ease your effort of picking stocks. Now the last section is trending stocks. Okay. So what is trending stocks? So Let me tell you, a trending stock is the go-to section for all investors and traders out there during the market hours. Why trending stocks? मार्केट्स 9 o'clock पे प्री मार्केट स्टार्ट हो जाती है, राइट? एंड 9 to 9:07 में प्री मार्केट प्राइसेस डिसाइड होती है, एंड 9:07 पे प्री मार्केट डिसाइड हो जाती है. 9:08 a.m. पे itself you will get to see the list of stocks with their opening prices of the pre market, with their closing prices of the pre market, right? यहाँ पे आपको वो लिस्ट अपडेट हो जाएगा, and at 9:08 a.m. itself you can check which are the gainers out there, which are the losers out there in the today's market at that point in time. ठीक है? From 9:15 itself, from 9:15 a.m. itself, every minute this section will get updated. You can update this section every minute from 9:15 a.m. and you can track what is actually happening in the market. Which are the gainers, which are the losers. You can download this list anytime and every time you want. यहाँ पे आपको filters मिलेगा, एडवांस फिल्टर, इन विच यू कैन फिल्टर आउट दी स्टॉक्स की कौन से ऐसे एफ एन ओ के स्टॉक्स है जो आज गेनर्स या लूजर्स में है, या विच आर दी निफ्टी 50 स्टॉक्स विच आर दी गेनर्स और लूजर साइड, और विच आर दी पीएसयू स्टॉक्स विच आर दी गेनर और लूजर साइड. सो आप अकॉर्डिंगली यू कैन चेक द गेनर्स एंड लूजर्स every minute. You can refresh it every minute and you will get to see which stocks are on the gainer side, which stocks are on the loser side. ठीक है? फर्स्ट चीज. सेकंड, वॉल्यूम शॉकर्स, वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट सेक्शन ड्यूरिंग द इंट्राडे. You will get to know which are the stocks which have shown or which are showing high momentum, high volatility and strong strength with respect to prices. So if you see वॉल्यूम शॉकर्स के अंदर एलिकॉन इंजीनियरिंग कंपनी लिमिटेड आपको यहाँ पे दिख रहा होगा. यहाँ पे आपको टूडेज वॉल्यूम दिख रहा है, दैट इज 73,60,715, एंड इसका एवरेज वॉल्यूम जो है दैट इज 331. सो लेट मी टेल यू, एवरेज वॉल्यूम इज वॉल्यूम ऑफ प्रीवियस 5 ट्रेडिंग डेज. सो ये जो 3,31,541 जो वॉल्यूम है दैट इज द एवरेज वॉल्यूम ऑफ प्रीवियस 5 ट्रेडिंग डेज. सो इस स्टॉक का जो वॉल्यूम है दैट हैज क्रॉस 22.2x टुडे, right? 22.2x is a very very huge growth. So what can be derived from this? इस स्टॉक के अंदर आप देख सकते हो 13.7% का मूव हुआ है. सो ऑब्वियसली इस स्टॉक में कोई सुबह खुलते तो 13.7% का मूव नहीं था. दिस स्टॉक हैज मस्ट रोजन फ्रॉम 2 to 3% to 13.7%, राइट? सो एज सून एज आप खाली वॉल्यूम शॉकर्स आप कैसे स्टॉक पे कर सकते हो, लेट मी टेल यू. अगर कोई भी स्टॉक एज सून एज फॉर एग्जांपल इन द केस ऑफ एलिगॉन इंजीनियरिंग कंपनी, इस स्टॉक का जो वॉल्यूम है इन द ड्यूरिंग द इंट्राडे इटसेल्फ, जैसे ही 331,541 क्रॉस किया होगा वो इस जगह पे आ जाएगा, राइट? दिस स्टॉक will start appearing over here as soon as this stock's today's volume has crossed its previous average volume, that is 331,541. So उस टाइम पे if you would have catch this stock, right, at that time, or say 1 or 2 minutes later or whatsoever time it may be, if you would have picked this stock, and you could have easily made a handsome of 2 to 3%, or I don't know about the chart, exact charts, in the intraday itself, right? So volume shockers is a very important and very useful section for intraday traders out there. And you can also find out stocks which are gaining huge momentum and huge volume on the intraday itself. So, and if you see the prices are also rising with the volume itself, then there might be some event or something like that happening in the respective stock. Maybe it is giving an all-time high or 52-week high breakout or whatsoever it is. So to confirm that also, you can come to the 52-week high low or all-time high low section. I was saying about the 52-week high low breakouts and all-time high low breakouts a few time back. So in the intraday itself, you will get to know from these two sections, 52-week high low and all-time high low, which are the stocks giving a all-time high breakout or which are the stocks giving a 52-week high breakout. एज सुन एज फॉर एग्जाम्पल न्यू एलिकॉन इंजीनियरिंग कंपनी, इसका मैं हम लोग चार्ट खोल ही लेते हैं. ये इसका इंट्राडे का चार्ट है. दिस स्टॉक ओपन एट समवॉट नियर सी 9:07 पे इसका प्राइसेस अपडेट हुआ 1186.50, एंड देन यहाँ पे 9:15 पे इसका प्राइस था, इट वाज 1195, एंड देन यू कैन सी उसके बाद से ये स्टॉक कंटिन्यूसली इंक्रीज हुआ है. सो एज सुन एज दिस स्टॉक वुड हैव क्रॉस्ड its volume of 3,31,000, you could have easily picked up that stock from that level itself. And अगर मैं इसका चार्ट्स में जाऊं एंड मैं इसका अगर 1 ईयर चार्ट में खोलूं, तो इसका 1 ईयर चार्ट का ऑल टाइम हाई, 1 ईयर चार्ट का हाई इज 1245. सो एट एज सून एज this stock would have crossed 1245, this stock would have appeared over here in this section, right? At 1245 this stock is meeting a new 52-week high, and same goes for all time high low as well. So this stock you could have easily picked up at say somewhat around 1250, 1255 after making a new 52-week high breakout or all-time high breakout, and then you could have easily rode the stock till the levels of 1338 or whatever levels it has made. So that clearly gives you a 3 to 4% or 5% movement in intraday itself. So 52-week high low, volume shockers, all-time high low is a very good and very useful section for all traders out there, and specifically all for swing traders and swing investors as well, because you can find good stock opportunities in the during the intraday market hours from trending stock itself, right? And the best part is you can download this section. You can also filter the section based on your respective filters, your desired filters. And then this is the most visited section. And this is the list of stocks which most of our users are visiting during the intraday market hours. So this was all about the trending stocks, right? So like I was saying, initially, I will tell you how to use StockEdge scans, my combination scans, and trending stocks in sync, together in sync, and you will see that your results, your analysis, and your stock trading and your stock investment is increasing and getting better day by day, right? So how we can do that? So you will have to start your journey the night before. So basically, as soon as you receive your EOD push notification on your application that StockEdge EOD has been processed, you need to come to the app and you need to go to your favorite scans. You need to go to your daily scans. You need to check out the stocks from those respective scans, and you can filter out those stocks, and you can reduce that stock, and you can pick out some 2 to 3 stocks from that respective from your favorite scan itself. Say 2 to 3 stocks or 4 to 5 stocks, and you can make a list of those stocks itself from your favorite scans. Then you need to go to my combination scans as well. From your desired combination scans, you can pick out the respective stocks which you feel are very important for tomorrow, right? For tomorrow that you need to trade or that you need to invest, right? And you need to you need to, from the help of scans and my combination scans, you need to keep your list of 5 to 10 stocks ready for next market day that you need to track and invest. Because basically it is not possible for a single person out there, not possible for a single trader or investor out there in the market to track 5,000 plus stocks during the market hours on a daily basis, right? They will get confused and they will end up wasting all their time in analyzing the stocks itself, and they will not be able to grab the opportunities when they should want to grab. Obviously, if a stock is giving an all-time high breakout, of if a stock is getting out of a consolidation, or if a stock is giving out a chart pattern breakout, then you need to act quick, you need to act fast, or else the movement will be gone and your risk reward ratio will be in a very negative state. So that is the reason you need to do your analysis before the market starts. So what you have done is you have gone to the scans, you have filtered off 3 to 5 stocks from your favorite scans, then you have gone to the my combination scans, you have filtered out your respective combination scans itself कि हाँ इस combination scan के through मैंने ये 3 to 4 stocks filter out कर लिए. You can go to the respective news and updates, and you can check everything about all those 7 to 8 stocks, and you are very well prepared with respect to those 7 to 8 stocks. Now what you need to do is you need to come over here in the trending stock section the next day at 9 8 a.m. itself, and you need to look out what are those 8 stocks of position. Are they on the gainer side or are they on the loser side? Like if you find some stocks on the gainer side, then obviously you have pre-identified those stocks. So your confidence will boost up that yes, you have identified good stocks that are on the gainer side, and and they can provide much more upside potential during the intraday. And from 9:15 a.m., what you can do is you can start tracking them, and if you find good entry positions in those stocks, then you can respectively make good entry positions in those stocks itself. And what will happen, you will not have to waste time in analyzing and picking stocks because your stocks are already picked. You will be better confident and you will be in a better state to identify your entry and exit positions because you have already identified those levels earlier as well. So during the intraday, during the market hours, your more of time will go on taking trades and taking better trades and taking better positions rather than analyzing and investing stocks. Right? It won't be possible, and it is might be possible that you might make mistakes in analyzing during the intraday market hours because of the pressure or something like that. But once you are prepared before the market starts only, then you will be in a much better state to act on the market opportunities and you will be able to grab much more opportunities from the trending stock section or something out of news or something like that when you have clear mind and when you are more confident. So this was just a free advice for me from my side, that how you can do this, because we have received this feedback from all our previous users, and how they have how StockEdge has helped them in analyzing these stocks, and how this journey, this respective journey, has helped them in gaining their own edge in their own analysis. So that was all from my side. Now let's have a Q&A session. If anyone have any questions or queries, then they can please ask in the webinar chat box. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, sure, unmute. This is a registered number at StockEdge.
Yeah, I'm sending the PDF again. I've sent the PDF. Please, everyone download the respective PDF. Ananya, I just explained how we can find stocks for intraday. We can find that stocks for list from intraday from our combination scans, from StockEdge scans itself, or during intraday itself from with the help of trending stocks. What is the meaning of Sivaramji? What is the meaning of ATH scan? ATH scan is all-time high scan. Kishanji, yes, you will get the recording. You can get the recording from if you're a social user, then you can search over the recording on a social platform. You will get the recording, or else you can contact the support team and they will guide you where you can get the recording.
So,
Abuja, I have already shared the waves as combination scan list. You can kindly download the same.
uh,
Rajeshwari ji, I have already answered this query.
so, you can log out once and log in again with this ID. So your plan should be useful. And also, can you let me know which feature you're looking at?
I have shared the PDF to everyone. Please download the respective PDF. I have shared it again.
Okay, right. So strategies are a part of the premium feature. So in case it is locked or saying that you need a subscription to continue, so we recommend just logging out once and then logging in with Ankur's
Harsh Priya ji, for knowing more details about the club membership, please reach out to our socket support team, and I will you can I will ask my colleague to contact you or to discuss the respective benefits and details with you in a more detailed way. I have given the PDF thrice in the chat box. You can check the PDF. I'm sending it again. I've sent the PDF. Please, everyone, download the PDF. It is in the chat itself. Ajit ji, combination scan. You will get to know the. You will get to make the combination scan in the My Stockage section. I've shared the PDF again. Ankuji, I've just added one VXS combination scan and I've showed that combination scan, how to add that combination and how to create that combination scan. Monica ji, you will get to see the trending stock section in the explore section of the StockEdge home. Snehasis ji, how to find full list of stocks trading above RSI 55? You can check out the scan of RSI trending up, in which you will get to see all the stocks which have crossed RSI above 50. Just wait a second. Let me check it again. Hello everyone, I've shared the scans PDF again. You guys need to scroll the chat above and you will get to see it is shared already. Vivek Bajaj combination scan PDF. CNCG, that list will provide you only those stocks that have crossed above RSI 50. It will not show you the list of stocks that are all trading above RSI 50. Currently, we do not have that option. I've taken this request as a feature request and we'll see to it if we can incorporate the same in the future. Okay, I've asked my support team and they will share the PDF on the StockEdge social as well. And you can I guess there's some technical issue because I've shared multiple times. I've shared the PDF multiple times, but I don't know why is it not being sent to you all. I've asked the support team and they will share the PDF with all of you. And in social, in the social platform, it will be uploaded by tonight. The respective PDF will be VXL combination PDF will be uploaded by tonight on the StockEdge social platform. Tabrez ji, how can we scan BTST? See, BTST is a very different thing. It can be, you can scan on the basis of, you can scan on the basis of technicals, कि आपको respective scan की basis पे कि कोई किसी stock में आज breakout आया है on technical level, or you can find BTST stocks on the level of breakout scans कि किसी stock के अंदर अगर 52 week all time high breakout आया है या कोई stock बहुत continued momentum है, so you can obviously find good BTST stocks from scan itself. But दैट यू विल हैव टू स्कैन इट ड्यूरिंग द इंट्राडे इटसेल्फ. आपको इंट्राडे में किसी अच्छे स्टॉक को जिसमें बहुत अच्छा वॉल्यूम मूवमेंट आया है या 52 वीक ऑल टाइम हाई ब्रेकआउट आया है एंड इफ यू फील कि वो मोमेंटम कंटिन्यू होगा देन यू कैन ऑब्वियसली रेफर टू दो स्कैन्स. Kapisur Singh ji, yes, you will get a recording of this session. You can type in, once this recording is uploaded, you can search in StockEdge social recordings, and you'll get to see this session, StockEdge smart session scans, or else you will also get to this view the recording session on the YouTube channel of itself. I guess I've tried to resolve all of the queries. And if you guys still have any of the queries, then please do reach out to our support team, and with your respective queries, and I will surely look into them and I will get them resolved. Or if there's any feature request, if you want that we should incorporate on a StockEdge platform or StockEdge Club platform, then please do reach out to us, and we'll surely look into it if we can incorporate the same for your convenience. OnePlus G, where is trending stock in StockEdge application? Over here, you can check the trending stock. In the explore section of the StockEdge home, you will get to see the this trending stock section. और स्नेहाचारी जी, डेरिवेटिव एनालिसिस का कोई डेरिवेटिव एनालिसिस इज अ डिफरेंट मॉड्यूल ऑल टुगेदर, एंड उसका स्मार्ट सेशन अलग से होता है. यू कैन काइंडली अटेंड दैट रेस्पेक्टिव सेक्शन. एंड डेरिवेटिव्स का हम लोग का कोई ऐसा जो स्कैन्स है वो फ्यूचर्स एंड ऑप्शंस है, स्ट्राइक प्राइस ऑप्शन स्कैन्स ही है, एंड जो मैंने ब्रीफली एक लेवल पे एक्सप्लेन किया है. हाउ टू रीच आउट टू सपोर्ट टीम, मैं आप लोग को नंबर शेयर कर देता हूँ, एंड बाय दिस यू कैन रीच आउट टू सपोर्ट टीम. मैं आप लोग को शेयर कर देता हूँ. First of all, from StockEdge application itself, you can reach out to the support team. You can go to the more section, and over here, these are the support ways where you can reach out. Either you can raise a ticket from this section, कि आपको अपना कोई ticket raise करना है. Either you can WhatsApp us, or you can also mail us. And if you want the contact number, then also I'm providing you with the contact number itself. Snehacharya ji, FIPA can be used for swing as well and for investment as well. It all depends ki what is your risk, what is your strategy, and what is your what do you want. It can be it can be tweaked, and it can be used for swing and investment, both of them. Mostly for positional trading, positional investing. SAG RSR, it is not RSR5, it is RS55, and it will be available in the price scans. Uh, so thank you so much. It was a pleasure for me to explain you about the stockage scans and the stockage key features. I hope you all liked the session. And if still there is any query or any issue left from my side, then please do reach out to the support team, and I will surely look into it, and I will resolve them as soon as possible, and I will make sure your queries and your understandings are clear. So thank you for the session, and whatever you guys have learned today, please do go and use the StockEdge app today only, and make your scans, make your combination scan, and start upgrading your research analysis journey. Thank you so much.